Hi, I'm Jason, and I'm going to guide you through each step of the installation process. In a few short steps, you and your family are going to be enjoying your new American Standard widespread two-handle faucet.
Remember to take your time, take a break, or rewatch a step whenever you need to. If you need additional information, you can always refer to americanstandard.com or call our customer service line. Before we begin, I like to make sure I have everything that I will need organized and within reach. I find this helps make the install as smooth as possible. At this point, you can remove all contents from the package and lay them on a flat surface nearby. You'll want to double check that all required pieces are included. Gather all the required tools and keep them in your work area. While not required, I like to keep some old towels or rags around. You might need them to catch some water or for a quick cleanup when removing the old faucet. Since we're going to be working under the sink, a small flashlight is useful too. If you haven't done so already, make sure you turn off the hot and cold water supply. Okay, so with our prep work complete, it looks like we're ready to start. The first thing to do is to visually check to make sure the seal is properly seated in the recess of the faucet body. Once you've confirmed it is, insert the spout shank through the deck. Insert the handle shank through the deck. At this point, you're going to position yourself under the sink. Make sure your flashlight and tools are close by, because it can get tight under there. Once you're comfortably in position, assemble the rubber washer, brass washer, and threaded lock nut onto the shank and hand tighten the lock nut. Then, use a screwdriver to tighten the screws on the lock nut. To ensure even pressure, work your way around the lock nut, tightening each screw slightly until they are all snug and secure. Then, thread the mounting nut onto the handle shank. Using your plumber's putty, add a bead along the bottom flange and insert the drain shank through the hole in the bottom of the sink basin. Then, just like the previous step, you'll move underneath to slide the rubber gasket and washer onto the drain shank. Then, thread the mounting nut onto the drain shank and tighten it. Okay, so now it's time to connect the flexible supply hoses. The hoses supplied with this faucet are 24 inches long, and that's measured from the faucet base. Connect the left supply hose to your hot water wall supply, and you guessed it, the right supply hose to your cold water wall supply. Now, connect the tailpiece on the push drain to the waste outlet. Stay under the sink to make the faucet hose connections. Push the T-connector on the bracket until you hear a click. That means it's secured in place. Then, push one slide valve hose onto the T-connector and slide the hose locking collar towards the T-connector to secure the connection. Repeat this step for the other hose. It's recommended that the aerator be removed, so you can flush the water line to ensure that there is no debris clogging the faucet. You can move the faucet handle to the off position, then remove the aerator by using the included aerator key. And now, this is always my favorite part. Turn on the water supply and check all connections under the sink for leaks. You may want to have some of those towels handy, just in case. If you've removed the aerator, attach it to the faucet, examine the P-trap for leaks, and gently tighten all loose or leaking connections as necessary. Up top, be sure to check that the drain stopper creates a good seal. For this, I usually fill the sink up with a few inches of water and wait a minute or two before releasing the drain.
Okay, so if everything is dry and working, your installation is complete. Just a little cleanup, and then you're ready to enjoy the everyday beauty and function of your new American Standard faucet. And remember, if you have any questions or you need additional information, you can always visit americanstandard.com or call our customer service line.